Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, my beautiful YouTube family. Welcome back. Greetings for the first time, if this is your first time catching me live here. I share reels or snippets of longer messages from the Patreon community almost daily, but I don't go live as often. A couple times a week, sometimes once a week. With that, if you're here and my energy resonates for you, you would like to be notified when I go live again, be sure and hit the little bell or subscribe to the channel. This is also a way for you to contribute your energy here, to join the wave, if you will, to give energetic permission. And that way, if you're here, showing up, hoping to receive a message, something that will make sense, fit for your life experience, scenario, whatever you have going on, you're more likely to receive that if you join the wave, give your permission here. Join the community, if you will. So I'm just going to tap into the collective energy, see what we need to know, see what would be most beneficial, helpful for the collective to know in this now moment. So whether you're finding this, I just saw 111 here, later today, next week, next month, a year down the road, 5 years down the road, these are timeless messages, meaning if something sings to you, you can trust that it is for you. At the level of energy, time doesn't exist. Anyway, in the quantum field, when we move beyond our mind, connect to our center, connect to our inner world, we can tap in, and past, present, and future timelines are all available simultaneously. Meaning what we're doing in the now moment, I just saw 144 here. Obviously, what we're doing now is co-creating, constructing what will come next for us, right? Our future moments, and also by changing our perception right here, right now, reviewing, reflecting on past scenario situations. When we change our perception on them, we literally change the energy, change the way that scenario, life experience affects us. Burp there for confirmation, excuse me. I just finished my breakfast a bit ago before I recorded that message for Patreon. That was about 33 minutes. So again, if you want to see a longer message, further message, deeper messages, you could join us there. Link for the Patreon community will be in the pinned comments below, as well as the description box. And when you join, you get access to my latest message, plus all of my messages, and I've been sharing in there for years here. The tower here. That's the first one that flew out in our Patreon message as well. But with this, right, tower, from tower to power, allowing everything to crumble, everything that's false on a shaky foundation, allowing that to crumble and beginning again. After the 16 is the star here. And so we allow what is needed to fall away because, you know, growth, evolution, expansion. And every space we create, everything we release creates space for more to come in here. Yeah. Okay. So 9 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and King of Swords. So healing these wounds, understanding who we truly are, implementing those boundaries, becoming the leader of our own life here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. And I just saw 333 here. And implementing these boundaries, stepping into our sovereignty, right? Our authority, taking responsibility for our own life here. We do so by coming into alignment, right? Meaning no parts, no aspects within ourselves are warring against each other. Mind, body, heart, soul coherence. You know, we're able to implement those boundaries so we can live from this space of clarity, releasing anything, again, that causes illusions, distractions here, being willing to release those. And of course there's grief with what we release, right? Give me 1 second here. There's grief in what we release, but with that comes this understanding of who we truly are, this victory, right? Our ability to maintain our alignment no matter what here. There we go. So with that, sorry about that, speaking of distractions here, we heal the things so we understand that implementing those boundaries is not selfish, right? If we are not implementing those boundaries, we have nothing to give. What we're giving away is from a place of lack, need, which leads to resentment, right? This is this understanding because we have done the shadow work here. We've found what true fulfillment looks like within us. We understand nothing on the outside is going to provide that for us. We can enjoy the things, right, but not grasp, cling to them. This is victory. Victory comes after we allow this tower to come in. And before we heal, this always reminds me of Chiron energy. Our greatest wounds become our medicine, right? Our shadow, after the shadow work, becomes our golden shadow, the things we are here to share on. But we're only able to allow these things to crumble because we have witnessed, understood that we were operating from survival patterns, right? From a false self, a false sense of security. Now we understand that security is sourced from within, right? The only constant is change. But if we remain true to ourselves throughout, this is true, yes, knowledge, but wisdom, right? When knowledge becomes embodied and lived, it becomes wisdom, and that's what we are learning. Again, we can learn all of the things, but it doesn't become knowledge, wisdom, an aspect of ourself until we integrate it, until we live from this space. And before that, we're just talking heads, and people can sense when you're just speaking about the principles but not living them. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings in the physical. I love that. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks so much for the love. If you're just tuning in, you could say hello. You could let us know where you're tuning in from. Share with us how you're feeling in these energies here. And Page of Pentacles here again. Manifestation energy, this understanding now, because we have released what was false to crumble, right? Victory, authenticity, releasing the false self. This allows us to create and manifest from a space of authenticity, who we truly are, creating the things that are beneficial, that will serve you, but simultaneously serve all others. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, I thought I saw that. That's legacy vibes. It's success, but not just success for yourself, success for all. Understanding as you heal the things and you lead the way, right? We can't force others to make a change. We can't do the work for them, but we can inspire and lead with energy. And the way we do so is, again, by embodying what we have learned. Words don't teach, life experience teaches, but you can encourage and you can inspire another. You can share what you have learned and understand you will draw in people that are ready for the message you have to hear, but also know as you shine your light, likewise, right? You will draw in those that are ready for your message, but you will also draw in those that are triggered, but know that those that you can help are so much more important than those that you trigger for no reason at all, right? The triggering is also medicine. You're pointing to a wound within them. Understand, people project their unhealed wounds and trauma on you. They don't know what they don't know, but we give grace because we understand we're all connected here. 10 of Pentacles. Love that. And for any of you that are tuned in that saw that person's comments, I just quieted that user that decided to leave a comment that said witch. Like, I was gonna let it go, but he just kept going on and on. And also a witch, right? The witches were not burned at the stake. They burned women for their knowledge and their power. So speaking of getting triggered, but I get a little bothered when a witch is just a wise woman, a woman who refuses to allow the outside to control her. That's why they were burned, because they weren't willing to follow the status quo. But we are here to heal those timelines, to, all of our ancestors that were unable to heal these things. We don't hold resentment towards them. They passed on the torch. We are here to heal, but they could not. What a blessing. Yeah, I think we got that before as well. Choosing our friends wisely, because we become who we surround ourselves with. Think of like the 5 people you surround yourself with most. You become them. You pick up on their attributes because energy is contagious. So be careful you're not putting up with the toxic situation because your pain tolerance is that high, and you end up getting used to that pain, right? Like, what's that quote? Dirt's gonna rub off on white much sooner than white's gonna rub off on dirt. We can't change people, but we can raise our vibration here and understand that one who is connected to self, tuned in, tapped in, turned on, one who is connected to these emitting these higher vibrations is more powerful than thousands who are not. Ask with sincerity. Understand that you aren't in this thing alone. We are guided, supported. We have our angels, again, our ancestors, those that have passed on before us, spirit team, beloved. Remind yourself that is you. You are the beloved of your ancestors here. Yeah. Spirits, like I said what I said. I'm going to get us one affirmation here. If you're wanting some personal guidance, if you're wanting to work with me one-on-one, either for routine sessions or for a one-and-done activation session, if you would like to start your wellness journey with movement, meals, nutritious meals, I was talking about what we consume, right? We become what we consume. That includes what we are watching, what we are eating, again, the people we surround ourselves, the way our habits, right? The way we move our body, all of that. There's some deals through the end of the month here. Drop a comment and I will reach out, let you know. I've been using the same app for almost a decade and a half now. And if you would like access to the Inside Out Living Guide I created, reach out, drop a comment, and I will reach out and be in touch. Yeah. And there's all the twos. I feel safe and grounded. When we feel safe and grounded within ourselves, we understand we will inspire some, we will trigger some. It's all medicine. It's not our job to determine how we are received and perceived. It's our job to stay true to ourselves. So with that, I'm sending so much love, wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful weekend. Until next time, again, I'm sure I'll be live at some point in the next week or so. So hit that little bell if you want to be notified when I go live again, and see you all.